Formative assessment 2 involves using larger shape images that are cut out and laminated on the carpet within a center. We already discussed how you could use centers in the classroom in the previous video with formative assessment 1. So going off of that in a center and at the carpet center, the teacher will use shapes and will distribute those shapes among the carpet, and in her small group she'll play music. And as the music is playing, the students will be asked to walk around the different shapes, not to step on the shapes. And once the music stops, the teacher will call out a shape, and the students will have to tiptoe to a shape that matches the one that the teacher is calling out. And this is a really fun way to engage different students who might not be as visual but more auditory learners, and you're incorporating music into the mix. It's also fun, so the students will be more engaged because there's music playing, and it will allow the teacher to determine pretty quickly which of her students need more assistance in helping with identifying different shapes, and which students get it pretty quickly. For those students that identify the shapes, or her groups of students that identify the shapes pretty quickly, she can then just go on and spend the next 2 to 5 minutes playing music, stopping, calling out a shape, and having the students then tiptoe to those shapes. If she's in a group of students where half get the shape correct and half don't get the shape correct, she then can have students that do identify the shape correctly explain to other students why the shape is what it is. And an example is, why is a circle not a square, or why is a circle not a triangle? And if she's in a group where none of the students can identify shapes, she'll learn pretty quickly after 2 or 3 times of playing the music. So then she can change her instruction and have a small lesson to identify the more easily identifiable shapes like squares and triangles, and to go over those and give that specific instruction to those students. So again, it's a really fun way to incorporate music into the mix to help students identify shapes using their body and listening to the music and listening to the teacher, and for the teacher to identify which students need additional instruction on shape identification.